Let's watch this together. Let me show you something here.
iShowSpeed! 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 iShowSpeed!
I gotta do a backflip up here. I gotta do a backflip. Should I do a backflip up here?
So this is iShowSpeed with over 50 million subscribers and counting, who was in Ghana for his stream, right? For his African tour stream. He was at the Blaster Square and he decided, when he was there, he was so excited and he decided that, okay, I'm gonna do a backflip at the Blaster Square on the star, right? On the star. Look what happens.
Let me just look. Yo, the thing about it, I have to be perfect perpendicular. Cause even if I go this way, I might go that way. So it's like I have to do a perfect straight backflip. And if I move down right here, I'm probably like dead. I'm dead.
Speed is trying to do a backflip at the star, right? On the star, right? On the staff over there. Beautiful. But now there is something that is playing out there. That is faith and fear. Faith and fear. Both of those things are going on in his mind right now. And both of those things are asking him to believe in something. They are asking him, so faith, fear, they are asking him to believe in something. That one thing, that is what? The unknown. Something that he can't see, but he's just feeling it. Let's go.
All right, I'm about to go for it.
Now, fear is saying to him, what if I do this backflip over here and I don't do it really well? I hit myself against the star and I fall down. That is what fear is asking him to believe, which he can't see. He's just imagining it. It's just in his head. You understand? That is what fear is telling him. And faith is telling him that, oh man, you've been doing this backflips for a very long time. Like, he has been doing a lot of backflips everywhere. He backflipped on the pyramid. He backflipped at a lot of risky places, right? So faith is telling him, man, you gotta believe in yourself, bro. You have been doing this thing, so you can do it. And fear is telling him, bro, if you fuck up, you're gonna be dead. But let's see what Speed will do.
I just don't want to hit this. Like, I can hit this shit. That's what I'm kind of nervous about. Like, I have to do it like I have to do it, you know what I mean? Chad, is this even worth it, bro? I'm doing it right there. Nah, but that's not at the store.
Fear! Chad, is this even worth it, bro? That is fear. Fear is shouting loud in his head because fear is always the loudest.
All right. By the way, let me see the other side.
No, yeah, it's too small. You won't do the other side.
It's the same shit. What you mean other side?
And he wants to do it at the other right there because that place is more safer, less riskier. Now he's looking for other options, right? He wants to look for other options, but there's only one way to success.
Chad, this might not be worth it. I'm better off just doing it like right there or something. Huh?
There's no other way to success. It's gonna be hard. Any option you choose is gonna be hard. But you choose the one that you are willing to sacrifice for. You choose the one that you are willing to suffer for because you are gonna suffer in any aspect, bro.
Is drone ready? Is the drone ready? There's no room, bro.
Fear.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Why is he so
You see now
fast?
he's getting angry with his cameraman. Why? Because what is going on currently in his head is not about the people outside. It's not about the people looking at him. It's not about the crowd. It's about him. Fear and faith, the decision that he got to take in his head. It's not about the noise outside. So you be telling him like, bro, just do it like, hey, shut the fuck up, bro. You don't know what's going on up there. Like, when you get to this point, the opinions of others are not really gonna matter, bro. You know what you want, right? Right now, he's trying to be exceptional. Why? Because there's a lot of people who can backflip. There are a lot of guys, girls who can backflip like him. But what makes his own exceptional? Because he does it at exceptional places. He's doing it at the Blaster Square. Exceptional place. Scary. Risky. He did it on the pyramid. Exceptional. Scary. Risky. Other places. Exceptional. Scary. Risky. That is what is gonna make him special. So he knows what it takes.
Okay, come on, let's do it. Come on. Ready? All right, count down for 5. Count down for 5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
First one to Backflip up the dinosaur.
You hear that?
Let's go.
You heard that?
That's what I do.
You heard?
The first person in the world.
You heard?
Berima, Kofi, Akufu.
Akufu. You heard?
I did it.
The first person in the world to backflip at the Blackster Square on the Blackster Stars, right?
Record that.
The first person in the world. So that is the exceptionality that I'm talking about. That is what he's looking for. And he knows what is required for him to do that. It is very risky. But he got to do it. And right now that he has done it, he's excited. He's pumped up. He said, yeah, that's what I do. That is what happens when you finally go through with your dreams, with your aspirations. That is what happened when you finally believe in yourself. When you finally bet on yourself that I can do it. That is exactly what happened. Now, this is not about speed anymore. This is about you and I, your life, my life, the decisions we decide to make. That is what I said from the beginning. When he was coming to do it, he was like, yo, this is risky, yo. I'm better off doing it at the down. That is more safer. Why was he saying that? Because he was thinking, I might do it and I might hit the star stuff. I might hit it and I'll fall on the ground and I'll hurt myself. And he was also thinking, I want to be exceptional. If I want to be exceptional, then I got to take the risk. I got to believe in myself. That is the part that faith is playing over there. The role that faith is playing over there. And fear is saying you might fall down and you might break your head. You understand? Now, so you would decide the one you will choose. So what was going on in his mind was, what if? That statement, what if, is the thing stopping a lot of young people from making the bets on themselves. From deciding to believe in themselves, like, let me just try this one more time. That statement, what if? What if I fail? What if the business collapses? What if I don't make it in the next 5 years? What if I lose everything? What if? Well, what if it works? What if just this one more time you try and everything goes as planned? What if you try this music thing, you try this business idea, and in the next 10 years you become the biggest, you become the greatest in your industry? What if? So you would decide the path you want to take. It's either the path of faith. Okay, let me believe in myself. Let me make the bet on myself and invest in myself. Or the path of fear. I might fail. I might not make it. Therefore, I'm not going to try. These are two different paths. But whichever you choose, remember that you are going to bear the consequences of whichever you choose. The only reason why a lot of young people don't make the bet on themselves is because the cost of the years that they are going to put in, the amount of work that they are going to put in, can be felt. But the upside, the outcome to that amount of work is not guaranteed. So a lot of people are thinking like, okay, what about if I put in the work these next 5 years and I don't make it? Well, if you don't make it, then what? Are you gonna die? No, like the downside to all these things are not as bad as we think about it, right? But like, what is the worst case scenario? What's the worst thing that can happen if you just decide to believe in yourself and make the bet on yourself for the next 5 years? What's the worst case scenario? What's the worst case scenario that could happen? And most of the times, it's not as bad as we think. It's not as bad as we view it to be. You've made the bet, you've not made it. Are you gonna die? No, you are not gonna die. You try again. Like, okay, I've not made it. And so, are you dead? No, I'm not dead. Then you try again. That's it. Then you try again. You understand? Make the bet on yourself. If that is what you want, if you want to live a mediocre life, then beautiful. Take that part. If you want to be exceptional, then take the risk. Peace.